Yes, I can. This is a public building. This is a public building. I'm going to use the public restrooms. I heard her ask if she could use the restroom, and I need to use the restroom as well.
Yeah, and I also scanned her driver's license.
Yeah, why are people IDing to come in the public building? That's insane to me. You're not scanning my ID, that's for sure. I will do what I please. Thank you. I'll stand in the public area. I'm not sitting. I'm not your dog, lady. Do you forget who you work for?
I need to step up here and talk to me.
Why?
Sir, you were trespassing.
I'm trespassing?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm trespassing in a public building where you allow the public every day. Why are you getting so close to me, bro? Back off. But I'm trying to. This is my free movement. Don't put your hands on me. You don't put your hands on me. It's a very simple thing. If you let anybody from the public in here, you can't pick and choose who gets to come back here. That's the difference between public and private.
Sir, I need you to go outside.
If you touch me, don't touch me, man.
Sir,
don't touch me.
Outside.
Don't touch me.
I need you to go
Don't
outside.
you touch me. How you doing, Sergeant?
Fine. You're under arrest.
Under arrest?
Yeah, you're under arrest.
For what?
Trespassing.
Trespassing? Are you kidding me? I'm a custodian. You know, I come to work and I clean toilets. But I really found something that I'm passionate about. That's all I'm trying to do is help keep our Constitution intact, because I feel like right now it's being attacked more than ever. And I fear that in 10 or 20 years, my nieces and my nephew won't have these inalienable rights that we were born with.
What's going on, guys? And I love the story that I'm bringing to you today. One man, not an activist, cop watcher, or First Amendment auditor, has been paying attention to the local school administration and to support his community and his Constitution. As the proud son of a veteran, he went to the Columbia, Missouri School Administration building. When he got there, he was told it wasn't public, despite the fact that there's literally a welcome center. And besides the lobby, the rest of the building is not open to the public. At least that's what he's told, while they're letting every other member of the public in. And if he does want to go in, he needs to scan his ID. Because we all know when it comes to the government, your rights are just part of parlay and quid pro quo. This for that. You can have your First Amendment right if you give up and waive your Fourth Amendment rights. What? Yeah, that's not how that works. And the most dangerous part of this whole video is this is the school administration. They literally are responsible for educating, forming, and molding young minds. One of the first things you learn about in American history should be your constitutional rights, and the people responsible for regurgitating, disseminating, and teaching that information at all age brackets don't know it themselves. And this notion that you can't record in the school administration building, it's absolutely bogus. I've done it a number of times. Check it out.
What you got there?
Oh, I'm doing a documentary.
Okay, you know you're not supposed to be filming or anything like that up in here?
Where?
Right in here.
Oh, I'm not in there. This is a public building. I don't have any reason to go into the
buildings. You cannot come into certain areas of them.
Yeah, if they're restricted. So if there's like a sign that says, you know, unauthorized access. There's a lot of signs on doors that says do not enter.
You got an ID on you?
I'm sorry?
You got an ID on you?
Yeah, I do.
I need to look at it.
Yeah, that's my ID. Can I see your ID, please?
I need to see your ID, and you need to get on out.
I'm not going to give you my ID, man. I haven't committed a crime.
You're in a federal building.
Yes, sir. I don't have to ID in a federal building. It's a public building. I have not gone in the Social Security Administration. Even though you're privately contracted security, you don't have any police officer powers. And even if you did, those powers would only be in the jurisdiction of the office that you work, and I'm not going in there.
Right.
So I don't. Do you have ID, though?
You get gone.
I'm good, sir. I'm going to continue my work. I'm doing a documentary in the school. Well, now you're talking to me. I don't listen.
Here.
I don't listen to people with badges. I was being so nice to you. It's very rude, sir. I need ID. Hey, Dr. Ken.
You need to take him.
No, this
I'm sorry?
You need to take him out.
This dude's unhinged.
Take him out of.
He's
I'm
unhinged.
so confused. This is Dr. Ken. I just met him a second ago. We
had a
talked
great
about.
conversation.
We did.
Well, why aren't you doing it with me? I'm being extremely nice.
What happened?
No, I'm going to show you on camera. He is not cool.
We're just working right now.
Yeah, do your thing, man.
I
We're working
appreciate it.
too. We're
almost while we're working.
I have to, though. We have to create public record. You got to exercise your rights. If you don't use them, you lose them.
Can we just ask you to leave?
Nah.
I mean,
We own this office.
you could
This
ask,
is our office.
but it
You work
wouldn't.
for us.
You could ask,
So
but
when
it
you
wouldn't.
come to work, you're servant. We're king and queen.
You could ask, but it wouldn't hold any pertinence because it's a public building, and where brings me back to my. Yeah.
You need permission to do that.
I need what?
You need permission to do that.
To videos? Oh, I do.
Who do you get
Is
the
that
permission from?
who do I ask?
You would need permission from the superintendent to be videoing.
Oh, really?
Oh no!
No,
Is that
for
is?
us all.
All right, is that? Yeah, you can just take us over there. I
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
make sure I
tell
don't
us.
break
Yeah,
any
I-
rules.
Turn those off.
I can't turn them off. Yeah, I want to make sure I don't break any rules.
Yeah, me too.
Is it a law or just a rule?
I believe it's invasion of privacy if you start videotaping without permission.
Oh no! Holy.
Okay, how come you're videoing?
Because we want to.
Actually, you can't just because you want to. You're,
You know what's interesting? I find this very interesting. So you're the assistant superintendent. You guys are in charge of everything that is schools. And what's the first thing that kids normally learn about when they're old enough to understand and retain is U.S.
Can I
history.
ask your name again?
I'm me.
What's that?
I'm me.
Me,
And he's
okay.
him. We're together.
Okay.
But the U.S. Constitution is one of the first things you guys teach. I'm surprised the school office isn't aware that we have the right to the First Amendment to exhibit free press in any public building or venue. That's
Okay.
seems
But-
interesting.
Yeah, recording me without my permission.
All of us.
Do you need consent to record someone in public? Why wouldn't she be okay?
I don't know, man. It's a weird vibe. You guys got a weird vibe.
No, the whole thing is so you guys can't.
Yeah,
be on
so
this
so
floor
we
to
just
film.
can't go in employees only area.
This is an employees only.
No, so there'd be a sign. So like that's
is.
employee only, that's employee only,
Well,
that's
there's no
employee
way
only.
to put an
That's
employees only.
you
but
could
this is.
you could literally have a sign right here that says employees only.
Okay, Jonathan.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Because this is distracting to my work.
So me filming. I'm sorry that Jonathan came out and spoke to us because we would have been in here silently filming. Jonathan, she feels that she's being disrupted, so we're just going to go back to finishing, and then we'll be out of here.
Our civil conversation.
Ma'am, right now you're disrupting
Our
us.
civil conversation is disruptive.
Yes, we're used to very
Then maybe you should work somewhere else.
Yeah, that you're just being ridiculous.
It wasn't appropriate. She's telling me I'm being disruptive.
Yes, she did. She most definitely said, and I quote, "You should work somewhere
That is
else."
my free speech.
Not accessible to the public. So this is the public part of the building. You're fine doing what you're doing. I'm not even.
I appreciate it. They should have some signs up just so people don't
Yeah,
know.
well, we just talked about that. It's probably they are going to put some signs up.
I can't hear you. No, we can't shut the video off.
Why?
I'm from my house. Where are you from?
Okay,
What's your name?
what are you videoing for?
Can we come? I can't hear you.
No.
But there's no unauthorized access signs over here.
What's your name, ma'am?
You have to really shut the video off.
Secretary to the superintendent. No, we don't have to shut the camera off.
What are you videoing for, sir?
For myself and for others.
These are public offices, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so we could go check them out. All right.
I find it interesting that you guys teach.
Well, we need to know.
teach-
We really don't want to be on video without knowing why.
Well, you teach children. You should know you can film, ma'am. What's your name?
I choose not to give it, just like you.
Oh, unfortunately. Okay, so then, so you work in the public. I mean, you can even look at your policies and
So the
procedures.
thing is,
They're
like, I
online.
work with private information for students. So when you
Ma'am,
started
your name
filming
is
me,
not private
that's why I was
information.
uncomfortable.
It's on you. You're the duty holder for that. Okay, so I can ask you for your name, or I can get a records request. I can get your dates of employment, your salary, your name, your oath of office, your employment contract. I'm just asking you your name because the difference is
What do you think,
you're
Michelle?
paid by the taxes. You're paid by the people. We're not. We don't have to give you our name. So it can be done because it's a public building. It's not a limited or quasi-public forum. They want to make it that way. They can hang up some signs and never let the public in there. The school isn't even on this campus, so to protect children isn't even a good enough excuse to have this guy arrested. He'll be going back to court in just under a month, and we're going to keep you up to date with his story. This is Ed. Let's jump into the video. Today, Ed has decided that he wants to do a First Amendment audit, and his First Amendment audit is going to be at the Columbia School Administration Building in Columbia, Missouri. Or should we call it Misery? The school administration building is not attached to any of the schools in the district. It's also not part of any school campus. It's a separate building entirely. In fact, we got in touch with a local attorney who said this arrest doesn't pass the constitutional muster. This school administration building is absolutely publicly accessible because they invite people into the area. Now I can understand that the school administration folks may not want to be recorded, but that's not their right. And if it's not their right, it certainly can't be one of their demands. But demand they did. Welcome to some of the most idiotic public officials you'll ever see, and some of the most dangerous cops you may ever encounter.
Ah, thank you. Okay. Got some pamphlets here. Connection. Junior achievement. Central Missouri Foster Grandparent Program. Grandparent Foster Program. Wow. Grandparents doing their part, guys. That's great. What else do we got here? One phone number, 211, United Way. We actually had a United Way thing at my place of work today. They had a big convention, breakfast. A whole bunch of people, I guess donations and stuff are made, and donors were there today. So yeah, that was going on actually at my place of employment. Science payments and forms. Nutrition payments and forms. CPS science payment. Interesting. I wonder what kind of payments there. Please visit all visitors. Please check in at reception desk. Man, they got this place on lock. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get past these doors, guys, but we'll see. Hi. Yeah, I'm just touring the building. I just want to go around in the publicly accessible areas where the public's allowed only. That's it. This is it. So nobody from the public goes past these doors ever. Not without an appointment. So you need an appointment to come into a public building that we pay for. That's the building rules. Okay, so I follow law, not policy or rules. And this is a public building paid by the taxpayers. So I would like to come into those public areas where the public is allowed and film in the publicly accessible areas. I know not to go past restricted signs. I know not to go past authorized personnel signs. I know not to go past doors with key card access unless it's something like this that you get, someone comes in, obviously checks in with you, and then you allow them to proceed. So if you would allow me to do that, I would really appreciate it. I'm not here to start anything. I just want to practice exercising my rights and go toward the building that my taxpayers pay.
Okay. Let me see if I can get someone to help you.
All right. Thanks. Great. They probably aren't even going to let me in. Fucking assholes, bro. Are you guys getting that? That looks really focused to me. I don't know why it's so unfocused. There it is. So these are all the people who work here. Yeah, I'm just Recording these cards. I mean, there's vending machines. Look through that door. There's vending machines down there. It says Family Welcome Center. Family Welcome Center. You know what I'm saying? That's obviously public. They should not have this freaking door locked right now. This door should not be locked. That's public. That is all public. That's public too. I know it is. There's public restrooms down there. I see them. So, this is bull. Okay, here comes some kids, guys. So I'm not gonna get the kids on camera. I guess there are some kids coming in the lobby right now, so I'm gonna try to steer away from that. Here's a phone. Maybe I'll tell them that they got someone trying to get in. Thank you.
Well, it's just us. I don't know what they're here for. No, it's just Shantae Thornton.
I don't know if I'm in here. What?
Where's the... They all said I'm running her ID.
She's asking them for their ID, guys.
Yes. Yes.
She's asking them for their fucking ID, dude. What the hell? Just bear with me, guys. There's kids in the lobby right now. Just bear with me.
Sometimes it never scan.
Push it back in.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
I want to see it.
Mine too? Okay. I'm not sure. Huh? I'm gonna go back out there with her. I gotta do it.
Is there a restroom? I need to change up.
I need to go pee.
Wait,
Yeah, I would like to use the public restroom too, please.
where is it at? Okay. Okay.
Could I use the...
Come to the door, come on. Come on, Nate. She's gotta click it again. Yeah, open it, hurry. Okay.
Look at that. See how, that's how that works.
No, sir, you can't come in here.
Yes, I can. This is a public building. This is a public building. I'm going to use the public restrooms. I heard her ask if she could use the restroom, and I need to use the restroom as well.
Yeah, and I also scanned her driver's license.
Yeah, why are people IDing to come in the public building? That's insane to me. You're not scanning my ID, that's for sure.
Wait, it's over here. No, it's right here. Here it is.
Yeah. No, I am going to stand in the publicly accessible area where you just allowed the public to come in freely. No, I know. I saw you guys.
receipt, I'll have someone come and
No,
talk to you.
listen, the whole ID to come into the public building, that's totally insane to me. Yes, you are. You are a taxpayer building. It's not quasi-public. It is not. No, it's not. I'm sorry. Business hours. If anybody from the public can come here anytime they're doing business hours. Yes, they can, yeah. And they can also request public records too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And maybe I'm going to do that. Maybe that's why I'm here to do that.
Sure.
Maybe I can I will do what I please. Thank you. I'll stand in the public area.
We can't do that.
I'm not sitting. I'm not your dog, lady. Do you forget who you work for?
Sir,
You work for the public. No. No. I absolutely came through the public door into the public lobby. Yes, I absolutely did do that.
No, I'm sorry. We do have a secure building. If you could please have a seat, I'd appreciate it.
No, I'll be standing right here. Thank you.
Okay, I will have somebody come and address it.
Absolutely. You just do that. I'm not here to attack people. I'm not here. I don't have guns on me or anything. You know, look, see,
Sir,
I'm unarmed. I'm just trying to tour my public building that my taxpayer dollars go
Absolutely.
to.
Come with me and we'll bring
So
you
don't
right
come
up.
up here and come bossing me around like you control me, because you don't. You don't control what. Nope. Sorry. But this is a public building. My public building. This is our public building. You guys get paid by the tax dollars. So you need to learn about that. Look, here's public restrooms right here. Men, women, public restroom. So I'm done. Thank you. These are all our school. This is all our schools, guys. These are all our schools in Columbia. See? I love their logos. I love how they got all their logos down the hallway like this. Right now I got a Nazi following me. She thinks this is North Korea, so she thinks we don't have a constitution. Jefferson Cyclones, well, they're not in Jefferson, they're in Jefferson City, but there's more down here. It's Ridgeway. Big old Ralph. Look, guys, this lady just keeps following me around because she thinks I'm gonna do something evil to them. They're so scared of a camera. Why can't our public employees understand that camera is just the same as eyeballs? It's like, doesn't make any sense to me. Rockbridge Elementary School, that's the school I went to. That's where I learned about the Constitution. Actually, no, because they stopped teaching the Constitution in school, so I think that's a travesty, but it is what it is. So I'm self-taught. And this is a totally public building. Where I'm at right now is totally public accessible. You guys invite the public back here all the time. I know you said with an appointment, but you don't need an appointment to come here and view the public areas and request records. This is a taxpayer building. We pay for the building, so they don't seem to understand that. Janitor's closet. That's a true good person's job right there. I actually do some of that myself, so. There's Park 8 Elementary. Cops are probably on their way, but that's all right. If they got anything, any kind of brains, they'll educate our employees where we can and can't be. This just pisses me off. This just pisses me off so bad, dude. I'm being harassed right now. All I want to do is go through the publicly accessible places. I don't see any signs saying keep out. Unauthorized past this point. No signage at all. So obviously the public always wanders through these hallways. So we're not playing it. We're not playing these games. There's the executive director. I wonder why he isn't out here. Probably because he knows the Constitution. Do you think? Let's ask him. Hey, Mr. Executive Director.
Hello, sir.
Hi. Are you aware of our constitutional rights and what we can and can't do in a public building?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. You know I can walk around these publicly accessible areas right now and videotape? You know that?
Apparently you're allowed to because you are.
I am, absolutely. The whole asking for an ID at the door and keeping the doors locked to a taxpayer building is a travesty to me. It's not cool at all. We pay your salary. We pay for these buildings. We should be able to come in here and look at these things. Why can't we come in here and just view the stuff that you guys put on the walls? We pay for all of it. I don't understand what the problem is. She's following me around like a crazy person.
That I'm sure can help you with those answers, sir.
Well, you're the executive director. I think you're pretty high up on the totem pole, aren't you?
Well, I don't know about totem pole, but
Pretty high on the ladder? However you want to call it?
Responsibilities, yes, sir.
Okay, I mean, and I'm not trying to be it. I'm just, she's got me wild up because she's following me around like some Nazi. And I was totally cool and calm when I came in here, but then I saw the locked doors and the people wanting the ID, and I'm like, what is going on? This is our public building.
Well, there's a difference between public funds and public property.
Oh.
There's a difference between them.
Well, what's that?
Sir, you have someone here who's...
You're not gonna let you.
So we need to go up here and talk.
I was talking to him, actually, discussing some things, but...
I need to step here and talk to me.
Why?
Sir, you were trespassing.
I'm trespassing?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm trespassing in a public building
Yes,
where you allow the public every day.
Come on, we can...
No, I think I'll go this way. I'll go this way. Trespassing in a public building. Wow, guys. I haven't even committed a crime. You know you can't trespass me unless I've committed a crime on public, right? You know that, right?
I need you to head this way.
You know that, right?
Thank
you. You can't charge me or trespass me unless I've committed a crime in public.
All right.
Why are you getting so close to me, bro? Back off.
You're slowing down.
Back off. But I'm trying to. This is my free movement.
Sir,
don't put your hands on me.
You
don't put your hands on me. If you put your hands on me, I swear
Sir,
to God, I will call the police and you will go to jail.
I need you to go this way.
You're restricting my free movement.
I am. I need you to go this way. It's uncostly for you to have to pick it up.
This is ridiculous. You guys are unreal. You know, we pay the tax dollars to fund this building and pay your salary.
Outside.
Oh, I'm not going to go outside until I'm threatened with arrest. I'm not going out there.
Sir, I'll be glad to talk to you.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. Just until I'm threatened with arrest. When the cops come and if they threaten me with arrest, I'll gladly go, but I'm not going until then.
Sir, we need to go this way.
Nope. This is a public lobby.
No, this is not.
Yes, it is. Absolutely, it is. By the tax, yes, it is. It absolutely is a public lobby. You guys really need to learn the Constitution of the United States of America. This is a public building. Our tax dollars fund this building. You can't restrict the public. It's a very simple thing. If you let anybody from the public in here, you can't pick and choose who gets to come back here. That's the difference between public and private. Do you understand?
We're talk to you outside.
I think I gotta record some more stuff on the wall.
Sir, quick. Sir, I need you to go outside.
If you touch me, don't touch me, man.
Sir,
Don't touch me.
Go outside.
Don't touch me.
I need you to go
Don't
outside.
you touch me.
I have not touched you. I need you to go outside, sir.
Man, this dude, guys, you guys, this is unreal. When are these employees going to learn? What is this, a conference room? Training room. This is a training room. Do you want to have a private conversation in here?
I will have a private conversation outside.
Oh, wait, we can't have private conversations in public. I forgot. Totally forgot about that, bro. Sorry.
I'll be happy to talk to you outside.
Boy, man, you're tripping, man. This guy's really wrestling me out of the fucking building, guys. Can you believe this?
Sir,
What's your name?
I'll be glad to talk to you outside.
All the mods.
I'll be
Put
more
the
than happy.
name on the put the name on. Everybody on the mods, put the name on there and the note. Look up the number. Your phone's just gonna start blowing up real soon, boy. Your phones are gonna start blowing up real
Police
soon.
right there.
Oh, good.
You go talk to him.
All right, we will. We'll talk to him right here. Yeah, I'll take an unlawful arrest for sure. Hey, how you doing, officer? How you doing, Sergeant?
Fine. You're under arrest.
Under arrest?
Yeah, you're under arrest.
For what?
Trespassing.
Trespassing? Are you kidding me?
No.
Don't stop my recording.
I won't
Don't
do it.
stop it. Don't stop it. You guys have screwed up. Oh boy, have you screwed up. This is a public building.
You're in a security area, though, brother.
This is a public building. Paid for by the tax dollars by the citizens. This is ridiculous. That's my phone, man. Give me my
I'll leave a recording for you.
I can't believe this.
Holy smokes, guys, that video was insane. And it gets my mind going. In the beginning of this video, I showed you just 4 of my interactions at a public school administration building. The question here is not, can you film there? The question is, why was someone arrested and brutalized for engaging in a constitutionally protected activity? The man you saw in the video, his name is Ed, and he's here to talk to us today about his experience at the school board administration building in Columbia, Missouri. Ed, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, Josh. How's things going with you?
I had a good day, and then I see your video. My day drastically changes. So you're not like a, I guess, bona fide First Amendment auditor or anything. You kind of seem like a citizen that just wants to, defend his constitution and his community.
Absolutely. I just wanted to go out there and, record in public in all the publicly accessible areas as we're allowed to per the Constitution. That being said, I guess they thought otherwise, and they thought I was trespassing. And you saw
That's
what
the mistake
happened.
they made, Ed. The mistake they made was they thought. And for most public servants, especially police officers, that can be a dangerous gambit. And folks watching at home, you might be thinking to yourself, oh, well, it's a school. It's not a school. It's a school administration building that houses the superintendent's office, the assistant superintendent, payroll, human resources. This is not a quasi-public forum. This is a completely and total public forum. Now, since the first time I talked to Ed to when I'm talking to him right now, I reached out to the lawyer that I have in retainer in Missouri. As you guys know, I had one because I was doing some work out there. The Constitution is very clear, and this arrest does not pass the muster. If they allow one party in to a public area, it is a public forum. You can't discriminate based on class. So you go there, and were you kind of immediately surprised by the resistance you were facing?
Absolutely was. I mean, the place was locked down like a fortress. And according to the lady at the front desk, I don't remember her name, but the only quote unquote publicly accessible area in that building was that little immediate lobby that I was standing at. But when I was panning the camera around, you could see on those doors there was absolutely no signage. Yeah, there is a badge there for key card access, but they do allow the public back there because how I know? Because I walked back there with members of the public when they let them back.
I love how they say it's not a public area, it's not a public forum, but please enjoy our family welcome center.
Absolutely. That's
this
the
place
first.
has a welcome center.
Yeah, it does. And it's locked off.
So the whole thing doesn't make a lot of sense. Now, I've had to really dive into what is public and what is not public. In fact, for example, I went to the Arlington City Hall, and they had an office, and it said unauthorized access not permitted, authorized personnel only, private area. And I asked the person that worked there if I could come in and film. She came in and filmed. She allowed me to come in and film. At that point, someone else came out. They knew who I was, and they said, "Oh no, you're trespassing. You have to leave." The argument that we made and the argument that the police also understood was it may have been a private, non-public forum. But the moment you invite a member of the public into that forum, you have now transformed it from a non-public to a public. So if you're inviting members of the public in, you're good. Now, because he doesn't want to, if he refuses to ID, that doesn't mean he can't come in because someone else was willing to waive their Fourth Amendment right. You're secure in your persons, your papers, and effects. You have the right and the guarantee under the Fourth Amendment to the United States Constitution to be secure within your personal papers and your identification. We don't barter with the government, like, quid pro quo, this for that. Like, okay, I will give up my Fourth Amendment right if you allow me to practice my First Amendment right. You don't give up your Fourth Amendment to be secure in your ID so you can go film a public building that you pay for. And then you got this lady that she's like a dry booger. You just can't pick her off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the reason why I got wound up the way I did. If I was animated at all in that video, it was because of her. It was because the way she was following me and the way she was telling me to sit like I was her puppy dog. Yeah, that's what really got me kind of upset there. But otherwise, I didn't mean any harm to anybody.
I mean, you're
I
not
just
even
wanted
going
to
in
record.
office. All he's
Right.
doing is showing the different pictures of the different school mascots. This is
Right.
not a building, folks, where children are normally in. The people who
Absolutely
brought
not.
their children there were there because they had appointments and they obviously didn't have childcare for that appointment. So this is public. Then you meet the head of security, Buckner. You meet him, and
Yeah.
he couldn't keep his hands off you. I think he thought you were cute.
I have no idea what his deal was, but I just wanted to record, Josh. And for the record, I would never go to a school and record children. I mean, that's
Yeah.
just crazy. So, you know, let's get the story, make sure the story's straight. I didn't go to a elementary school or anything like that. I went to the admin building where there was nothing but, the bosses in there and stuff just
It's not even
working.
on the same, folks. It's not even on the same campus. I've looked at Google Map. It's not even on the same campus as any of the schools, as most of these school administration buildings are. They're totally separate from the school. So there's no security issues when people are doing business. These offices are always open. And if they don't want you in there, they need to put signs. And secondly, don't invite members of the public into an area and create it public and then blame him for the fact that you guys made a mistake. My second takeaway from this is, holy smokes, these are the people responsible for educating, teaching, and molding the minds of young people. And the
Yeah.
building block to our entire country and our entire Constitution is the First Amendment. You can record in a public place, you can report, you can question government. And I find often in these public school administration buildings is they have no idea, and then they're taking that and they're teaching kids. I think it's worse than cops. Cops are order followers. They'll violate your rights because someone told them to. But now we're literally putting in the minds of young people that you can't record. You need to give your ID when you're asked by police. We are brainwashing a whole generation to be complicit in the violation of our own rights. In steps Edward, throwing a big wrench in all the works. When police showed up, did you think that you were going right in cuffs, or did you think there was
No,
going to be a little bit of a conversation?
absolutely not. I thought we were gonna have at least a conversation. I mean, I literally reached out to shake his hand, and he just grabbed me up and said, "You're under arrest." I was like, "Wow." I thought there was supposed to be some. Now, That being said, I know the security guard asked me to leave several times, but I thought police were supposed to warn you first before they arrest you. Apparently, they don't have to do that for you in Missouri State, but
Well, so here's how this
I
breaks
don't
down.
know.
We spoke to, like I said, we spoke to my attorney out there. You know who you are. Thank you for the phone call. Don't bill me. um, but any agent of a property can trespass anybody from that property. So, folks, this security guy can issue the trespass. However, with it being a public building, a crime, a misdemeanor, an ordinance infraction has to have taken place for him to leave. His exercising his First Amendment right is not criminal and can't be used to turn a constitution protected activity into a crime. So it can't be you're filming, we don't like you filming back here, you got to leave. They can't say it's a restricted area because it's not. It's open to the public. They have a welcome center. Right? It's like jails saying that it's not open to the public when they have a visitor center. This is not how we do things. So the security guard can't ask you to leave, but you have to be disrupting operations. Again, the camera cannot be disrupting operations. That can't be a disruption. He was not disorderly. He was not obstructing their ability to carry out day-to-day governmental or school operations. What happened today is a travesty. Now you have a court case in less than a month.
Yeah, and that's tough because I don't make a lot of money and I don't have a lot of support. So I haven't even talked to an attorney yet, but I'm waiting for some phone calls. So
I think this is, guys, this makes me upset as I look at here, as I sit here and I look at it and talk to you guys. He's not a professional. Like, I'm one of the first guys to ever do this. I've been here for years. I got the resources. Every single activist, you name them, I can call them right now. I was on the phone with the audit last night, just talking. People are out there, and I explained this to Ed on the phone. People are out there putting themselves in the front line. When I go into a building, most of the time I get noticed and they give me fake lip service. It's people like Ed that are really fighting for our Constitution, that are really making progress for us and are really putting their butts on the line. Okay. He doesn't make a lot. He has health ailments going on that are making it so it's very difficult for him to sleep and get rest. He has to work just to make ends meet and work to pay bills. And now he's facing a court system for not committing a crime. And isn't that the point? Because financially, if they oppress him, then he'll earn him some. And then Ed said to me, he's like, I just feel so lonely. I feel so alone. Ed, the last thing you are right now is alone. You have 247,000 of some of the best viewers on the planet from the AFA family and crew watching you and supporting you. And let me tell you something, to the elected officials out there in Colombia, that includes the judges, the prosecutors. Remember that your ass is only in that seat because we checked the wrong box. That's what it's looking like right now. So you may own the court of law. I run the court of public opinion. I am the judge, and you're standing in front of a jury that you've left wanting. They're wanting accountability. They're wanting justice. They're wanting righteous actions from the people they put in office. And if they don't get that, if accountability doesn't come for these police officers, they might decide that they don't want you sitting in that bench. They don't want you walking into that prosecutor's office. And come election time, they might choose somebody better. So don't forget, like the Columbia School Administration building did, that you serve the people. You literally serve at the pleasure of the people. We, the people, are pissed. We, the people, are not impressed. Look into this thing. Do the right thing. Hold the cops accountable. Hold the teachers accountable. And if you can't, we'll vote in somebody who can. I know they're watching right now, Ed, the school administration, the police, the local judge. They're all watching. And they're waiting to find out how you feel. What do you have to say about this whole thing? Your supporters are watching. What do you have to say to them?
Oh, All I gotta say is, wow, what a situation I put myself in, and it's tough. But I'm kind of proud that I stood my ground because that's what's right. Um, and I appreciate everybody who watches this video, and I appreciate everybody out there who respects our Constitution. And that's all I'm trying to do is help keep our Constitution intact because I feel like right now it's being attacked more than ever. So, and I fear that in 10 or 20 years, my nieces and my nephew won't have these inalienable rights that we were born with.
It
And
seems
really,
like in Columbia, Missouri, the Constitution is nothing more than pretty words for us to read about, and it's become almost folklore. You know, you get this story, and it's real. And 20 years pass, 30 years pass, 50 years pass, and then that story becomes folklore. Did it ever really happen? Did it ever really exist? It does. It does exist, and it's because people like Ed are taking the fight to the streets, and they're exercising and they're exhibiting their rights, and with fear of reprisal. Ed, how were you feeling the moment he said you were arrested and he put you in cuffs? How did that feel? What was going through your head?
shock. I was actually, and you know what? You shouldn't be. In all reality, I shouldn't be shocked. But I was kind of shocked that that was handled that way. Pretty much, that's all I could feel was shock and some anger.
Are you in fear now that this might not be the end of it, that there might be retaliation?
Absolutely.
Tell us about that.
Man, I don't know. It's just I feel like I found something that I'm actually finally. I'm going to be 44 on Monday, and I found something that I'm actually passionate about. Finally, you know, uh, I'm a custodian. You know, I come to work and I clean toilets. Um, but I really found something that I'm passionate about, and I just. I don't know, man. I just feel alone. I feel like I'm gonna get in even more trouble with talking with you. But
Listen, man, I need you to do me a favor. You take the cape off. You're a bona fide hero for what you did. And let me tell you something. You could have not picked a better profession. I'll tell you why. Because custodians are great at cleaning up and taking out the trash. Okay, so let me tell you something, Columbia PD. This constitutional custodian is going to clean up the mess there in Columbia, Missouri. He's going to make the Constitution a real bona fide, tangible thing in your neck of the woods. And because of his freedom's sacrifice, you guys are going to learn that you report to the people. The people don't report to you. When the people fear the government, there is tyranny. When the government fear the people, there is liberty. And because of the cleanup job this janitor just did, there is a whole lot more liberty in Columbia, Missouri. Folks, support Edward. Stay tuned for updates. Edward, thank you for appearing with us today. Again, I literally cannot believe that this has happened, and I'm calling on law enforcement administration, school administration. Well, we know they're not doing their job. I'd be worried to have my kids educated by those idiots. The judge, the local prosecutor, to look at this case seriously. The 245,000 viewers of Accountability for All, we ask, check that. We demand that you look into this and that you hold these people, these oath breakers, you hold them responsible. You hold them accountable. Because when you let one innocent man get arrested off the street for doing nothing wrong, we are opening Pandora's box. And like Ed said, in 10, 20 years, when his nieces and nephews grow up, what will be left of this Constitution? Will it be tangible, or will it be pretty lore, pretty words? Will it just be something that fades into the minds of folklore? My biggest fear is that 30 to 50 years from now, my great-great-grandkids will say, "What is the Constitution?" And the adult they ask will say, "I don't know. I think it's just some myth." But I don't have to wait 50 years. I see how Columbia, Missouri does things, and there it is nothing but a myth. Until next time, that's the reason I stopped you today.